and also our guest today. Today, we are joined by one of the current players of the Perth Wildcats. He was playing at the Adelaide 36ers recently, also had a bit of a spell in New Zealand, playing for the Otago Nuggets over there. But he has joined the team and has had some decent game time of late. Was very important towards the back end of the win against the Adelaide 36ers. Todd Withers is with us.
Toddles.
Todd? Toddles, I should say.
Toddles.
Hello, Toddles.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. I want to bring up the fact that the message I got today from Jordan, the media manager, was that the first of the Perth Wildcats Toddles jerseys.
We got a picture of it.
We do. We have a picture, and hopefully we can put it up on the socials a bit later on. But our first Toddles jersey request has come through. It is happening, mate. It is happening.
It's Pep's fault. It's Pep's fault. It would have never happened if it wasn't for Pep.
They should mic me up and count how many times I say toddles in a game.
You do say Toddles a lot.
I would be happy with that. But that would be a tough thing to do while you're actually also going out on the
You
court.
never know.
Well, we could do that. How have you found the experience coming over to Perth?
Oh, it's been amazing. I came in with the mindset of just playing NBL 1, so I didn't think anything would come up, with the Wildcats. And then I came in and, was helping JR out a bit. He needed some extra guys to come in for practice and stuff like that. And then, they ended up giving me an opportunity to be a injury replacement. And, again, didn't think anything of that as well. I was thinking I was just going to be a practice guy, and then, some guys went down with injuries and had to step up and, be there and try to help gel in with the guys and do what I can to help the guys win.
How tough has it been with, obviously, if you don't know whether you're going to play each week, you're going into practice trying to stay ready, but how difficult has that been to kind of stay ready, knowing you will or will not play some games?
It's tough because you kind of got to go into practice with the same mindset, like, if my name is called, I'm ready. But then again, it's like, all right, so say, they go on a couple games where you don't play, you can't relax and, be comfortable and, and not be ready. You have to still stay ready for when your name is called. So, like Duke going down and then me having to step up and go play in the Adelaide game. I was just there cheering for Duke the game before. So with Illawarra, and the next thing you know, I got to hop on the plane and prepare myself to be ready to go and play against a really strong Adelaide team. So it's tough, but I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it now. And it helps when I got guys like, like young Peppermints and and like Dude, David, and those guys who really, helped me as far as like with my mental and stuff.
Yeah, how would you say you approach it mentally? Is there like anything you do specifically to kind of like, have that confidence, have that readiness to go whenever you need to be called?
I won't say it's something particular that I do. It's more so like, especially right before games, that practice before, I try to either, if I'm not playing, I try to really go at the starters and the guys who will play, just so they're ready. That's another big thing with being an injury replacement, is making sure the guys that are playing when you're not playing are ready to play at the best peak of their, their potential. So try to go at them as much as I can, and then leading into it, if my name is called, at least I went hard that practice the day before to prepare myself for the next game.
For those who don't know, do you want to explain your basketball journey, starting with, college through NBA, G League, Adelaide, Otago.
Yeah, Otago. That's New Zealand.
Nuggets. And then, NBL 1 as well.
So I went to a D2 school in Queen's University, which is, I always say that saved my life. Best college that I could have possibly picked. It was a perfect college for me. Stayed there all 4 years. Got a chance to do like PBC, a little bit of combine stuff, a couple pre-draft workouts. Ended up signing with Grand Rapids, the Grand Rapids Drive out in Detroit. After my first year there as an open tryout guy, I got a chance to play Summer League, got an Exhibit 10 contract with the Detroit Pistons. Kind of went back and forth, went down to the G League again, and then, I thought I was going to get my chance to get called up, but then COVID happened. So COVID canceled the league that year. And then, I was like, I think that was it for me. So I was like, I want to try the European route. So went to Italy. That was even worse because of COVID. So
oh my gosh,
got caught out there with the COVID stuff happening and stuff like that. So that wasn't the best experience. It was amazing team, like the league was amazing as well. So many ex-NBA guys who played out there, guys like Tony Douglas and stuff like that, who I got a chance to guard and play against. And then right after that, went and did the G League again, tried to go for it again. The league changed so much after the 2 years that I was there, so kind of wasn't my speed. You know, it was more about scoring, and I'm more of a team guy, so I wanted to fit a system. So ended up going to New Zealand, playing for Otago, played for Adelaide as well with CJ and Sunday and those guys. Really enjoyed Adelaide. Really, really enjoyed Adelaide. The people there are amazing. The fans are amazing. Just don't think they had the best of me out there, or the best Todd that I think that I was capable of being. So
Best version of Toddles.
yeah, best version of Toddles. So after that, just tried to find my a place for myself. New Zealand was amazing for me. Won a championship out there. Got a chance to get coached by, you know, a guy like Brent Metahadi and like Keegan, Jared. They were out there as well. So I got a chance to get coached by them. Got a chance to play with like Michael Harris again, Ty, a lot of amazing players like Ja'Cory. It's just so many. Robbie Coleman, Sam Timmons, and all those guys. And then ended up here in Perth playing NBO1 with Warwick, Coops, Andrew Cooper, as they say, and then Jeremy Fletcher. They hit me up and was like, come down for a few workouts. And then I really liked the team, really liked the guys. So I stayed and played there, and then look where it took me. So it was a big journey.
Yeah, kind of following on from your journey, is it nice to get a second opportunity in the NBL to prove what you can do?
Oh, absolutely. That was my biggest thing. I always tell everybody, like, you know, I was like, you know, I didn't think, again, I gave my best, or I didn't think that I showed my best. So getting another chance to come out here and do it is amazing for me. I feel like it's a big blessing for me. Even with the opportunity that I get, whether or not it's minute scoring or anything like that, let's go out there and give my best. And, you know, I feel like I've done really, really well with the time that's been given to me.
Yeah. Did you expect to play so much?
No, I thought I wasn't going to play a game, to be completely honest.
You never think there's going to be this many injuries.
No, especially for Perth, because Perth's not usually a huge injury-prone team. Especially when I was playing in Adelaide, they never had anybody go down. So I was like, you know, I won't be playing. I was like, but it was a chance for me to get myself back into NBL shape, be able to get my skills back to where they needed to be. And, you know, I took it as a chance to really, really grow as a player again. So, you know, the fact that I am getting, you know, a chance to play while doing that is huge for me.
We've referenced it a couple of times that you were mic'd up for the Perth Wildcats socials a couple of weeks back. I just want to play a couple of bits of moments from this. First, your love of food.
That's all I think about most of the time is food. Food, basketball, occasional game.
How much food are we talking here?
About
A lot.
7 meals a day.
Oh
Sorry,
my gosh.
Yeah, 7 meals a day.
I mean, I get it because one, you're a tall lad. Two, you're constantly working. You know, you're constantly out there playing basketball. But 7?
I love food, man. I love food. Like, and then Perth has so many different options. So I always ask like the coaches, or I ask like people who I know out here in Perth now, oh, what's your favorite food spot? I'll just go try it and just see if I like it. And if I like it enough, I'll go there all the time. So
Okay. So give us a rough idea. Let's say it's a training day, so the day we're recording. What is your food regime?
So we'll have weights 7:30. So 7:30, in between that, I'll go eat.
Yeah.
Then I'll come back, practice. I'll eat right after practice. Usually either have coaching or something like that. I'll go home, shower, go to coaching. I'll coach one session, eat. And then I'll train a little bit, eat. And then finish out either with the rest of my coaching for the day or a little bit of like maybe shots or something like that, and then I'll probably eat again. And then if I say we don't have practice the next day or something like that, I'll stay up all night. If I stay up all night, I'll eat
And
again.
eat again.
Yeah.
Mila, your sort of food regime, we're not talking 7, surely, 7
Yeah.
meals a day.
Yeah, look, not 7, but I actually do eat heaps. I'd say like 5. Yeah,
Okay.
and big meals too. Everyone always gets shocked. But yeah, working hard. Got to refuel, you know what I mean?
What's the meal that you always go back to?
I'm gluten free, so I'm always like a rice bowl. So I like do like chicken, avocado, halloumi, rice bowl. Yeah, come on, like
chicken
you just
and rice.
can't go wrong,
Love
right?
chicken.
Is that your go-to, Todd?
Love chicken and rice.
Okay. Elijah? I feel I cannot see you possibly being a 7 meal a day sort of guy.
No,
Peppermints
I mean,
doesn't
first
eat.
of all, there's no way you're eating 7 full meals. Like I think you're including the breakfast after weights.
Do you
as,
ever
like,
see me at breakfast after weights?
What'd you eat this morning after weights?
McDonald's.
Right.
What was your order?
Counts as a meal.
What was your order?
I got two sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffins.
Good man.
I got the pancakes and 2 orange juices.
Practice.
That is a meal.
Okay, maybe you're right.
It's okay, peppermints. This is how I get big.
Doolittle gets 2 coffees from McDonald's before practice sometimes.
That's insane.
He's wired.
Yeah.
Two coffees.
I mean, that's what happens when you get a kid, man. You need the
That's a fair
coffees.
point. That is fair.
No, meals probably like actual meals is probably like 3, 2 or 3.
Starving yourself.
But I mean,
Sorry.
Those
I do
stairs.
a lot of I do a lot of snacks or like smaller stuff throughout the day. Like after weights, I'll have toast and a smoothie.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm not counting that as a full meal. I kind of think of that as just more
That's
getting
a
myself.
meal.
Yeah, but it's just like getting myself ready for practice. Like breakfast is an actual meal.
Okay.
Like for lunch, I'll go and have a full meal. Dinner, a full meal. But like throughout the day, I kind of just have snacks.
What's your go-to?
I really depends. Is it breakfast, lunch, dinner? What are we talking here?
Dinner.
Dinner, fettuccine Alfredo, chicken Alfredo.
Are you
yeah, that's
cooking this
pretty good.
yourself, Elijah?
If I can, I would.
Okay.
Toddles
is shaking.
I can. What do you mean?
He said he didn't ask you if you could.
Do
I mean,
you?
sometimes we do have a really good like Italian spot right from my house.
Okay.
So I will go and get I think they call it carbonara. But it's like the same thing.
Yeah.
I will go and get that occasionally, but I mean, I try and cook it myself if I can. We have an IGA right next to my house, so it works out.
Yeah, good. We also had this come from the mic'd up session that you had just a few weeks ago.
Let's go, Pep. Young Peppermints. I'm not gonna lie, Peppermint's one of my favorites. Everybody start calling me Todd, so I want them to start calling him Peppermint. Knock down, Pep. Ooh, that's my boy. That's my boy. Young Peppermint. That's my boy.
Now, I don't mind Peppermint as a nickname. I am trying to get Sergeant off the ground, but I'm old. I'm 40. Not that I grew up with the Beatles, but I just, Sergeant Pepper was a Beatles album. It makes sense. But you've gone with Peppermint. I'm starting to come around to Peppermint now.
I like it, man.
I like it.
I'm telling
It's
you,
good.
it's
It's
perfect.
also like a bit Christmassy, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Peppermint hot
Look
chocolate.
at
It
you.
really
Got
People
fits
in
the
the
theme.
mood to say it. It's gonna drop off after Christmas. All right.
No, it won't.
No, we need
can
this to stick.
Yeah, you can have
You
peppermints
can
any
let me
time
know
of the
when
year
somebody
too.
gets a custom order jersey with peppermint on the back.
I will order one myself right now. If you really want me
That
to.
doesn't count.
No, come on. It does count.
It's gotta be a real fan.
How dare you? I'm a paid up man. Thank you very much.
I will say we do have Mila's nickname apparently.
Oh gosh, what do you mean?
Apparently, Meals on Wheels
Oh,
Yeah,
is a
okay.
nickname for you.
Yeah, it is a bit of a classic. Yeah,
Meals on wheels.
yeah. No,
Are
I
you-
have had
is that-
this before.
Is that because you're fast?
Well, there's an actual like business that sends that sends meals actually on wheels, like in a car.
And it's for
And
the
then I guess
elderly,
my name's
isn't it?
Meals. Yeah, huh?
It's Meals on Wheels is for the elderly. Jesse.
Yeah, it's for the elderly. Look, serving all categories of life.
But then
That's
again,
actually a good idea for a
Yeah,
food
honestly,
truck
genius.
type thing.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Maybe I'll do Meals on Wheels for the youth. I don't know.
Our Perth
Yeah.
Wildcast today with Toddles, Meals on Wheels, and Peppermint right now. I like this. I like this a lot. Go on, you go.
Go with what?
Go with the question.
Oh, actually, we'll go with a fan question. How about that?
oh man.
Now, socials, we did put it out
Yeah.
there for a couple of fan questions.
I got
and
some screenshots of questions.
Oh, hello. Go for it.
Nothing crazy.
Would you like basketball related or unbasketball related?
Surprise me.
I'll give you an easy one with basketball. What's your career high in any form of basketball?
I think my career high is 38.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh no, 40 actually. This past season in NBL 1.
How's Peppermint just go? Is that it?
I'm sorry, I don't shoot as many shots as you, brother.
What did you say
I thought-
last week? You had was it 60
It
something?
was like 68, and then
Jesus Christ.
It's absurd. Favorite NBA player?
Ooh. Ever or right now?
both.
Yeah, go both.
Okay. ever, Larry Bird.
Good call.
Nice.
Oh,
And then second, like for right now, is probably Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, nice. Mine's SGA.
Oh,
I feel like that guy
That's a
crazy.
good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy's so smooth, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yours?
Yeah, Bill.
I mean, all time, Larry Bird's pretty going. Him or Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Michael
facts,
Jordan.
facts.
That's a
yeah.
classic though. Right now, I mean, Jason Tatum, best player on my favorite team.
Duke, yes, let's go.
Now,
Giant.
off the podcast today, there was a discussion about
Go Tar
Pep
Heels.
being at Duke for half a second, meeting Coach K.
Yeah.
Did you find the
I
photo?
still don't have the photo, I think.
Oh my goodness, he's been teasing us with a photo for the last 30
I'll-
minutes.
I'll-
Is it even real?
it's
I don't know
real,
at
I
this
swear.
stage.
Titles, do you think it happened?
I don't know. He was really accurate with the goggles and stuff that he was wearing.
I'll find it.
Was specific, Sam.
Really
Maybe. I
specific
don't
with the
know.
goggles.
It was like Coke glass sort of bubble goggles sort of thing going on. He was talking about
String
Yeah,
at the
with the
back.
strap at the
Yeah,
back.
strap at the
Strap
back.
at the
Very
back.
detailed.
I'm gonna find it.
So we need this on the socials as soon as we can.
Definitely.
Yes. Go another question. While
Um,
you're finding the photo.
yeah, it's somewhere on here. I just gotta see where it is. Hardest player you've ever had to guard.
Ooh. I'll probably say it's between Tremont Waters, who I played against in the
Is that
G
the
League.
LSU guard?
Yeah, LSU guard who played. He played for the Maine Red Claws, Celtics G League team, and then probably Bryce.
Yeah, I was going to
I'll
say
probably
Bryce
say
at practice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about Bryce.
Well,
I forgot that was an option. He's your own teammate.
yeah. Well, I
always an
mean,
option.
the crazy thing is, when I was playing for Adelaide, Bryce was my matchup, and you know,
okay.
How many
it's
points
so
did he score
hard.
on you?
I think he had 30 or something like that.
That's pretty good.
I thought that was a great game for me.
It's not
30.
49, 40, 50 odd that we've seen of late.
Just amazing coming off ball screens. His pace is amazing. Change of pace is amazing. Just seems like he never gets tired. So chasing him around for a whole game is ridiculous.
Talk to me about training with Bryce Cotton and what you've learnt off Bryce in the few months that you've been part of the team.
More so, I've learned how to like play in the same space as him. So, being available when he doesn't have anything, being ready to receive a pass, or you know, if two go to him, he's kicking it out for me to make a three or something like that. Like kind of like what happened at the end of the game against Adelaide, where give him the ball, I'm standing at the side or on the wing, and he drives my way, and two people take him, he kicks it out, I make a three. Just playing in the same space as him, and then also like being able to use what I call as like my gift which is my voice, talking on defense and stuff like that, and being able to help him see what he can't see behind him. So just being his eyes while he's the freaking fuel to the fire for us. So you know, keeping the engine running for the most part.
For sure.
How much are you feeling the love from the Wildcats fan? I've heard you're becoming a fan favorite. That's pretty cool.
Well, he's already got the Toddles jersey. So
Yeah, I know. You already got orders in. Like, come on.
Oh, that's amazing. Like I didn't think they would get behind me like they have. A lot of what I do, I don't look for any like of the appreciation. So it feels good to have the appreciation, but a lot of stuff I do is just because I want to be a good teammate to the guys that, you know, we have on the team. You know, again, me being able to come into the space of, you know, this is their realm, you know, for the most part before I was an injury replacement player. So being it for them to allow me to come in and be a part of the team and, you know, join the family for the most part. That's why I go out there and I cheer my hardest, or I yell and make nicknames and keep people pumped up and stuff like that. So I love that the fans take notice of that, and, you know, I'm able to make them laugh and smile. So that is cool.
I think I have an idea of the answer here, but if you were offered a contract to stay, are you staying?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You know that.
Yeah, I do know that.
Yeah, we've
Love
talked
to
about
hear
that.
it.
Just wanted to hear you say it out loud.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Yeah, they ever, you know, if the opportunity presents itself and, you know, they wanted me to stay here, I would love to.
all the talk from the media in the last couple of days has been signing up Bryce Cotton. Mark, come on, we just need to sign up Toddles. That's what we need. Like, absolutely, Bryce, for sure. Next peg, It's you. Get signed up. Any other fan questions that you found?
Let me look.
Yeah.
I've got one. Just out of curiosity, I always love asking players this. What's one piece of advice you'd give to a younger player?
Oh, that was in there.
That
in
was
the
one.
fan question.
That
Oh,
was.
did I write that in? Wasn't actually me, but smart question. Whoever
Smart
said that.
question.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I can honestly say is like you never know who's watching you. Like everybody goes through their day, and you know a lot of young guys and young players they go through the motions, and you know you never know who has an eye on you. So play every game, every practice, and everything that you do like it's your last.
Yep.
Because when the opportunity presents itself, you can't have an excuse at that point. You have to make do with what you can. So go through every day like it's your last.
Yeah. Even kind of similar to your story, like you never know when an opportunity pops up, so you got to be ready for it, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great advice.
You want me to just read some off for you? We got some funny ones.
Sure.
That's a great Australian.
How does it feel being the best DP ever?
The best DP ever.
Or DP? I think they meant like
Injury replacement.
injury reserve.
Same thing.
I'm a development player. It's fine.
How does it feel?
It feels amazing. I don't know what would make me the best, but I'll
I
take it
know.
though. I'll take it.
How much do you
Oh.
bench?
How much do I bench?
That's what they're asking.
Oh man.
With all this food, surely it's massive.
Well, we
Todd
haven't,
actually
I haven't
doesn't
maxed out in a long time, so yeah. Me and Pep the other day did. What did we do? About 100 and
It was 240 pounds. I don't know
Yeah.
what the kilos are on that.
Okay.
100?
Decent.
Yeah, like
100,
just on
yeah.
100, I think. Yeah.
100 kilos or something like that. But we did that for what? 3 reps, 4 reps.
Yeah.
So
See what else we got. You're playing for the Senators next year. There's like 5 things about that.
if I'm playing for the Senators, I
Yeah.
can't tell people that. You have to wait and see.
Oh, actually?
You have to wait
Keep
and
your
see.
eyes peeled
Oh,
on
right.
media.
Is he still going to play for the Senators next season?
I don't know.
All right, fair. Oh, Dante asks, who's the funniest on the team, Toddles?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You're allowed to say Pep if you want to.
Peppermints is up there for sure.
Good.
Oh, cracking jokes over here.
Yeah,
are we?
he is hilarious. He's the most rage baiter we have on the team. He's the biggest rage baiter on our team.
What's that mean?
You just get angry at everything. You Hulk smash stuff.
That's not true.
He's a Hulk. It makes sense. He's a Hulk.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did
it's the
talk
whole-
about the cartoon. All
exactly.
making sense now.
I'll probably say it's definitely between Dante and Hiram. I think that are the funniest on the
I
team.
agree.
It's between Dante and Hiram. They kind of are the same people in just an older body. So I think it's between them two.
Okay. One more, I think. Here we go.
What is your favorite basketball moment on or off the court?
I'll probably say in college, senior night we had and it might sound cliche or something like that, but senior night, I got a chance to, win and go to the NCAA tournament. And I think one of the biggest things was when I left the court, being able to hug my head coach, Bart Lundy, my assistant coach, Grant Leonard, and then my mom. And my mom is she hasn't had the luxury of coming to a lot of my games and chasing me around the world to watch me play. So having that in the back of my mind is a huge moment for me.
Yes, a special, awesome.
Toddles, it's been great having you in here. Now, I obviously basketball is going to take you a long way,
Absolutely.
and it's going to be great. But
I got the photo.
He's
wanna
got
see
the
it.
photo
Oh.
quick.
hold on to that for the moment.
right.
We'll discuss this at the end. Basketball's going to take you a long way, but just listening to you over the last 30 minutes or so of us chatting, I think once basketball's done, you're going to move into the world of reading audiobooks because you've got such a great soothing voice.
You have such a nice
Honestly,
voice, Todd.
actually makes
such a
sense.
nice voice.
Thank you.
You can do ASMR for me.
Oh my gosh.
Let's take that offline, I think, just quietly. Todd Withers, thank you very much for joining us on episode 3 of the Perth Wildcast.
Thank you guys for having me.
Todd Withers, he is good fun, isn't he?
It's great.
He's great. I feel like amongst the Wildcats, he's obviously talked about sort of being hype man almost, does Todd in the team. Do you feel that? When you're on the court, coming off the court, when you're sitting down at timeouts?
I mean, I definitely do. I think Todd's one of those guys where I mean, you just kind of always feel his energy. There's almost always a positive vibe, so to speak. It's never Todd comes into practice and you're like, oh, Todd's in a shit mood today.
Yeah.
It's always like Todd's doing something that energizes somebody, makes somebody smile. And he's probably one of the few guys I've ever been around that's almost always positive. And I think that's not something you can replicate with somebody else. Todd's the ultimate teammate.
It's great to have. It's great to have. Now, Mila, we mentioned it in our chat with Todd, and there is a photo that old mate Peppermint is trying to find from going, I think we said, a 12-year-old at Duke and meeting Coach K. Now, there was a lot talked about.
Just look at the different colors of the outfit.
Now, I want to get this on socials as well. Explain to us the photo, please, Mila.
Okay, so you have the GOAT, Coach K,
Yes.
legend, looking very classy.
Oh, mate Krzyzewski.
And then you have Peppermint. Fluoro orange shorts, green socks, red laces, black shoes.
What?
Duke shirt on top of another white shirt.
How did
Crazy.
that feel wearing a Duke shirt?
It was for the
Special?
signature. I thought it was gonna be worth money when I was older. I still might, but like
still.
Honestly, he's retired now.
could be,
Could
but-
get
That's
banked.
true.
it felt great.
And explain the glasses.
Yeah, goggle glasses, blue, themed with Duke. And apparently, from what Peppermint was saying, a string at the back to tie it together. Looking great.
It's a good
really
solid look for a 12-year-old.
different. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Todd's just managed to have a look at this photo. Reaction, please, Todd.
What do you have on?
Those shorts, by the way, were about 4 sizes
They
too
are
big at the
massive.
point.
Yeah, we can tell.
They had to put new laces through them so I could tie them together.
Oh my God.
That's a great way for this podcast to finish up, I think, today. It really is.
amazing.
Seriously, I hope that we put a couple of these photos up on the socials
There's-
because that is a good look. I haven't
great
seen it,
look.
but just describing it, it's a good look.
No.
Look at him afterwards. Oh, what now?
No.
Oh,
I got the signature. I was all happy.
all right, we're wrapping up the podcast for today. The Perth Wildcast will be back again next week. The Wildcats in action Saturday against the Cairns Taipans in Cairns, 5 p.m. tip-off. You can see the game on ESPN, and the Perth Lynx in action as well. That is coming up on Thursday, the 12th of December. Hopefully, if you're listening to this the day it goes out, then that is tonight. Otherwise, they've already won, hopefully, against UC Capitals at Bendat. But if you are wanting to watch it, it is on 9 now. Of course, you can get this podcast on the Listener app or anywhere you get your podcast. Listener, that is LISTNR.